But I'm gonna say this. I still think you. I think. I still think. I think this man's still a good dad, in my opinion.
Who?
Yujiro.
Topic. Next topic.
I feel like. I feel like he a good dad still. I'm sorry.
Next topic.
I'm sorry. I'm like he still gave the time to his son. Who else is doing that? Goku ain't doing that.
Yes, the fuck he is.
Goku not spending time with his kids, bro. Stop,
Yes,
bro.
he is.
That man.
He literally spent all the
that
time
man,
that he could when he was alive. He was literally there.
Stop.
The only time he wasn't there was when this nigga grew up, and when he was the only time he wasn't there was when he grew up, and then when he was dead. That's the only time he wasn't there.
That's where it matters, though.
What? The nigga's dead.
Matters, though, when you were a kid.
No, I said he wasn't there when he grew up. I said no.
Nigga, that's what it is.
Oh my god. He chose to die so that he could save his kid.
No. We're not doing that. First and foremost, no. Because y'all niggas want to talk about bad fathers. This has nothing to do with ignorance or anything.
Oh, you still think Goku's a bad father? Oh no.
He is.
Oh no. You're still. Oh, you haven't matured. Oh no.
Right.
Oh,
right. My maturity level has to do with the fact that the man literally left his wife to go fight a tournament of power because why? Like, come on, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Antagonize.
So what about when footballers go to play in football matches and in tournaments and leaves their wives? It's what he does.
That's their career.
And that's his. What the fuck does Goku do other than fighting? What the fuck does Goku do other than fight?
Exactly. He don't take it, nigga. He don't take care of his kids.
Yes, he does. Yes, he literally does.
Yeah, you're right. He takes care of his kids. He takes care of his kids as just as much as, Drake takes care of his child, bro. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You
actually think Goku's a bad dad. That's actually. I thought people have like gone up from that argument and thought process, bro.
You think I'm immature?
No, it's just that maybe that's just your ignorance. In a good way.
My ignorance when
like that you just because like you're just deciding to see it that way. It's like because you're just deciding to just see it that way. Because you're saying he wasn't there for him as a kid. He was literally with him until this nigga was Teen Gohan. He was with him the whole time, and then he wasn't there until he grew up, like between then and then when he was adult Gohan, because he was dead. Like he literally couldn't physically be there, but he was still watching over him from there. Like he's like there's literally scenes of him watching over the whole world while he's there. Then when this nigga came back to life, he was still watching him, hoping for this nigga, training this nigga, hoping for him to get stronger and everything. Like wishing the best for this nigga, saving this nigga when he could, but against Superboy and everything. But he wasn't there in those moments. And
so we're just gonna forget about Goten?
Huh?
We're just gonna forget about Goten then?
Nigga was dead.
Right.
What is there to
watching over him? When they have Dragon Balls and they could just wish him back alive.
But we do know there was a reason why they couldn't wish him. So we're just gonna ignore the fact that there was a reason why they couldn't wish him back with the Dragon
Balls. I'm gonna ignore the fact. Fuck it, bro. I don't care because
I'm
gonna be honest.
Ignorance.
Nigga, watching over your kids from heaven when you know for a fact that you have multiple ways to become back alive, bro. I don't care, bro. Like I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm sorry, bro. The nigga you gonna let your son. You supposed to be the savior of the world, and you gonna let your son be like, and I don't give a damn, because I had this argument before. Yes, okay, Gohan was stronger. I don't give a nigga. You're the parent. What the fuck does that even have to do with anything? Why the fuck? Just because a nigga's stronger, you're the parent. He's a child. Who cares about his potential? If you're a dad, your main goal is to protect your kid. You're gonna let the kid fight the nigga that you're supposed to be protecting him from? Makes no fucking sense, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then niggas want to make the argument like, oh, let me just teleport him. His final act, I do care. Let me just teleport him somewhere so he doesn't blow up the whole world. Okay, good, gotcha. Now you want to step back in, but you gonna be like, no, go ahead, let it do. I want to see how good you really are, because you are stronger than me. Nigga, fuck that nigga. You're the dad, bro. You're the dad. If you go get beat, that's when the nigga's supposed to step in. You're not gonna be like, let me take a step back and you gonna fight the nigga. No, fuck that, bro. I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's it. weak as hell, bro. I don't care, bro.
Okay.
Y'all niggas making that excuse.
So you're gonna ignore the fact that Goku came to the conclusion that, oh, I can still body all these niggas. I can still be the protector of the world, but there's gonna be times and opportunities where I'm not gonna be there to be able to protect everybody. Because you're saying, oh yeah, I'm the parent, but what if I'm not the parent in across the world? What if I'm not the parent in another town, in another town? What if I'm not the parent there? Type shit. So in that situation, when I'm fighting all these niggas, I shouldn't. I see the potential of my kid and the people around him to be like, okay, let me make these niggas stronger so that when I'm not here, because I can't be in multiple places that one. When I'm not here, let me make sure these niggas can take care of themselves so that they don't get hurt, so that they don't get fucked up by all these other niggas that are gonna come up in the future type shit. So isn't that, I get again, he could have done it slightly better than giving this nigga a whole senzu bean, but I think you're misconstruing the intention. You're saying he's a bad parent for, again, like you said, you're saying he was stronger than him. He was the first person to become Super Saiyan 2. He saw the potential in everything. He just needed that nigga to tap into that. He needed some sort of trigger, which was Angel 16. But he saw that potential and he wanted him to achieve that potential so that it wasn't a thing where he had to be the only person saving everybody around the city. He wanted people to be able to take care of themselves. If that's not a good parent, like hoping for the best for their child, I don't know what the fuck is. You're just saying, oh yeah, you're the parent. You should just be. Is a good parent that's just gonna shield their kid from everything from the world, so that they can just become so that they can just be a sheltered ass kid and they don't know how to take care of themselves. Is that a great parent? Or are you gonna strive for your child to be able to take care of themselves?
So let me ask you this. Let's say your dad's a cop and you are a cop trainee, right? Your dad is a great cop. Y'all have to go answer a distress call of a mass murderer type shit, right? Hear me out.
This is a crazy
but
example.
I'm just being honest because this is basically, I'm gonna make a point right here. Your dad's the cop. You're supposed to be next in line. Your dad don't got that much time. You know what I'm saying? He planning on retiring to stand in third, right? He is a professional at his job. You telling me, what should he let his son be the one to basically be like, put his life on the line, knowing that he got potential? Should he be the one to be like, you know what, son, I'm gonna let you take control of this one? Possibility of him, no guidance at all whatsoever, and have this nigga basically run the whole operation.
See, that's where you got it wrong already, though. You're saying that there was no guidance. This nigga Goku was training with this nigga for how many hours in the time chamber? That's where you already got it wrong, though.
I'm talking about on the battlefield.
That's irregardless, though. You said no.
You're taking this time. You're taking this time when the world is in your hands to be like, this is a good learning moment to let Gohan, like, to train him to be like.
This is crazy because you're literally ignoring the fact that Goku fought this nigga too, and he maxed him out. And then, okay, I've maxed him out. You seen what this nigga can do? So you're saying, you're without no training because he wants. Look. So you're telling me if you hold on. So you're telling me that if you beat up a nigga and you've shown who the next person's gonna fight, so you got this nigga's tape now. So you got his moveset, his game plan, what his twitches, all of that shit. If you can give the opportunity to someone else so that they can get their training in, so that they can be stronger next, you're telling me you're not gonna do that? Because that's literally what Goku did.
Sense.
Why?
That doesn't make no sense, because that's literally like the same thing with the argument with Batman. Why the fuck does Batman not kill the Joker? That's why niggas get mad at him.
What are we talking about?
But he's able to kill it. Nigga,
that is a completely different argument.
No, it's not.
Yes,
what?
Yes, it is, because Batman doesn't have any intention of like training somebody else. That's why he's not killing the Joker.
He trained Robin. That's the whole point. He trained his son. What do you mean? He literally got mad. He literally got mad at Dwayne. He got mad at Dwayne for almost trying to kill the Joker even though he could kill the Joker himself at any point in time.
But no, this is what I'm saying. Why this is not the same, because that's not the reason why him not killing Cell is not the same as Goku Batman not killing fucking Joker, bro. Those are two completely different things. Batman not killing Joker is his creed of not killing anybody. This nigga Goku got bodies, man. Nigga, what are you talking about? This nigga Goku's not afraid to kill people. This nigga Goku will kill niggas if he really needs to. The only reason he didn't kill Cell was because he wanted his son to be able to get stronger. He wanted the other niggas to get stronger so that they can protect themselves.
So you telling me a threat that can literally destroy the planet, you choose this time to be like, let's train and you guys take out the threat this time?
Yes, because there's no other. Okay, so I don't completely agree.
Okay, but what happens if he would have failed? Then what? If your son gets killed, then what? Well, I trained him. Hey, he got body, so I guess I got to finish the time. When you could have already clearly finished him a long time ago. That makes no sense.
It does, because that's literally what they do. They get into life or death situations all the time. They came from planet Namek where they were fighting Frieza. They do this shit.
Human. He's on the Earth now. He's not a Saiyan. That doesn't make that's not
a who's not a Saiyan?
Goku. Bro, Goku's not living by Saiyan customs. Let's be real.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying he just came. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying they've been through life or death situations already where they've got to be where they can get back. They can get bodied from fighting literally Frieza. They've come from situations like that literally. Now it's another situation where my son could die, but this is the opportunity like how I could die when I was fighting Frieza and all them other niggas. There's an opportunity. This is a situation where you're gonna find yourself in the future. You're gonna be in these situations because I'm not gonna be here to hold your hand and protect you all the time. I'm gonna need you to be able to pull your shit together, type shit, and that's what he was hoping for. I don't see how that's such a. I get it. It's such like people see it as he maxed him out and then he gave him a senzu bean and then he made his at the time weaker son but was potential fight the nigga. Like they're seeing that as this nigga a deadbeat, this nigga a bad father, and then he wasn't here for him growing up from that point. They're seeing him as a deadbeat, but they're just missing the intentions behind it. They're just seeing the snippets of it and just saying, that's all of it. He a bad father for that. You're just missing the context and the reasons for him doing that and what he was trying to achieve. This nigga loved the fuck out of his son. He wanted the best for his son. He wanted his son to be able to protect himself. And if you look at the situations that was around them and what was to go on in the future, there was no if Gohan didn't go through that shit, do you think this nigga could have fought Super Buu when he got Piccolo? That nigga got packed the fuck up quickly if he didn't go through that shit with Cell. He needed to go through that shit, bro. He needed that nigga needs to go through situations to grow up and be able to get through that mindset of being able to protect himself and not being afraid of not hurting people.
I'm gonna be honest. That's a whole malarkey because let's be honest, that man did not want to fight. So you're gonna fight. So you're gonna force your son to do something that he didn't want to do. Let's be real. He didn't want to fight, bro.
He's not inherently a fighter, but he's gonna be in situations where he needs to fight. He literally the superhero movie.
That's why you train people that want to actually do the shit.
And
Trunks is there.
That's why Trunks was there. That's why Vegeta was there, and none of them niggas could do it. None of them niggas could do it. He said,
that's why you train the niggas that have that. Oh my god.
None of them niggas could do it at the time. And literally, you gotta remember, this is at the time as well. None of these niggas could do it at the time. None of these niggas could do it. The only person that he saw that can do it, Goku is the smartest person, not smartest by in terms of battle sense. But Goku's the smartest person there, and he sensed that only his son is the person that can do it. And he was right. He was the only person to go Super Saiyan 2. He was the first person and at the time the only person to go Super Saiyan 2, and that's what bro. This nigga Vegeta tried so many times, got packed up by the androids, got packed up by Cell so many times. He tried Trunks, he tried so many times, getting packed up by the androids, got packed up by Cell. They all tried so many times, all of them failed. So he saw the only potential out of everyone that everybody failed was his son, and he needed that trigger, which was Android 16, and that's what happened. And then that nigga got cocky because it was his first time, but you need to go through shit. You're saying that this nigga Goku needed to just protect his son and everything. Yeah, I get it. Yes, you're meant to protect your children and everything. I get it. But if there's a situation that arises where this is a learning experience for your son, why are you gonna take that away from him? You're holding your son in that moment. You're literally holding your son in that moment.
He's not holding his son because nigga, you don't choose a life-threatening situation to finally teach your kid to protect yourself when there's literally other moments that you could have done that. There's plenty of other moments you could have learned to do that other than Cell. Then why? But my thing is, why you choose the nigga that could literally end the world? That's the day that you're gonna be like, okay,
that's the enemies he's fighting. Those are all the enemies he's fighting, though. The enemies that are gonna end the world.
You can get a life lesson without it having to be a fucking end of a world situation. Because if it would have went south, then nigga, what you gonna do? You're gonna sacrifice your son who doesn't want to fight. This is the day that you decide to be like, let me train him. No, bro.
No, this isn't the day that he decided.
Bro.
Oh, this is the day you got to do it. No, it built up to this. That he. No. This
was standoffish. Let's be real. Let's
oh
really
my
be
God.
1,000, bro. I never said the nigga is a. I never said he never loved the kid. I understand.
You said he was a bad dad.
You trained him in a type of. He is though. You put your son in danger. It'll be different it'll be different if Gohan was like, I'm up for the challenge, Dad. He wasn't up for the challenge. That nigga just wants to study. You can blame Bulma, whatever. He just wanted to study, worry about the butterflies, whatever, nigga. He's not a fighter.
No, that's the thing, though. That's the difference, though. It's not that he just wanted to study. It's that he wasn't ready to do the things that he needed to do. Yeah, this nigga can study all he wants, but he wasn't ready to fight niggas that he needed. He wasn't ready to do the shit that he needed to do.
Who said he wanted to fight at all, though?
No, but the thing is, like, it's not that whether he wants to fight. That's the difference. That's what you're not hearing, though. He's not that he wanted to fight. He's not doing what he needs to do. If you're the person that's got the strength, got the power to be able to save people, and you're not willing to do that just because you don't want to fight, that's when you got to look at Goku like, oh, you didn't raise your son. That's when you got to look at Goku, because if you're just because your son doesn't want to fight doesn't mean that, and he's got the potential to be able to fight, that then you're holding your son from not reaching his potential. Okay, just because he doesn't want to.
Then let me say this then. So if that, by that logic, right? So if a nigga is like you 6'8", right? You 6'8", you got the height, right? You want to and your parents.
I'm gonna just cut you off right there. Yes, my parents did hold the fuck out of me.
But you didn't want to play basketball, right?
I did. I didn't want to at the start, but once I started playing it, especially because I started playing it when I was younger, I didn't like it. I took a break. I started playing football, and then once like people started badgering me, like literally the coaches and everyone started like making me like, nigga, you're 6'8", what the fuck are you doing not playing basketball? And it took me up until like 3 years for me to finally be like, alright, fuck it. And then that's when I really started to fucking enjoy the fuck out of basketball. And then right at that point, I literally talk about it with my friends all the time. Right, look, at the time, if I started earlier playing basketball, I could have been somewhere else type shit.
Okay. But my thing is though, it took somebody basically to force you to be like, hey, you're this tall, so this should obviously be a career path you want to go down. But you was hesitant at first because maybe you didn't really want to do basketball. Maybe you wanted to be an artist or a painter.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's what you're misconstruing, though. That's fine, though. That's fine if you want.
That's the same thing with Goku.
No.
Listen, Gohan never had the intention to really be a fighter. He didn't. Nobody niggas is forcing him. And yes, he's strong, whatever. Like he's a Super Saiyan, he's half breed, whatever. Like this time, shit. I don't agree with the fact that just because a nigga has the potential to do that, it's not solely on him to do that because he was born that way. That's how he's born. He doesn't have to do that. That's not fair. That's not literally fair because now he's got to be pigeonholed to do something that he doesn't want to do. No. He can't live a normal life now because he's blessed with this power. That doesn't make it. No, I don't like that. That's just bullshit, bro.
No, but it's like, and then you're just ignoring what happened as a result of that because again, the nigga can literally. What?
Minus because you saying the result, yeah. Obviously, if you get pushed to the edge to the corner, and be like, okay, sure, whatever. This, that, and the third. Obviously,
that just justifies what. That justifies what had happened though, because he needed to go through that shit, and then as a result, this nigga was still a scientist. This nigga still was doing all this shit, but then when he could, because he went through that shit, this nigga was able to like, do his whole persona of Mr. Sane Man. Like he's still doing his normal shit. This nigga's literally living a regular life. But then when he can, because he knows he can do it, because now he knows he can do it. He's not afraid of He's not afraid of doing the things that he knows he can do and needs to do. He's now doing it as Mr. Saiyan. But other than Mr. Saiyan, he's living a normal life. Like Vidal didn't know he was a Saiyan. He didn't know he was Mr. Saiyan, all of that bullshit. She didn't know. This nigga was just living a normal life with her and living a normal life with everything and all of the niggas at university and school. That nigga was still living a normal life. He was able to live a normal life. The only thing that Gohan needed to go through was to be able to just knock that timidness, that of not being afraid to hurt people being realistic, that needed to be hurt. That nigga cell needed to be hurt. And then you're pulling your punches and not fighting this nigga because you don't like fighting. I get that you don't like fighting. And again, I get that you don't like fighting. I get that. But there's comes to a situation that you need to do. That if there's an opportunity for you to learn something and do the things that need to be done, if there's a situation, just because you don't like fighting, you're not going to protect your family. If just because you don't like fighting, you're not going to protect your son, you're not going to protect your son, your friends, and all of that shit. Just because you don't like fighting.
Other things that you can do to resort
what?
that.
What can you? What could? Okay, cool. So what could a Gohan do? If okay, listen to this though. If Goku wasn't there in that situation, what could have all of them do? What could have all of them do? Realistically, if Goku wasn't there for the for the threat of the song.
It is.
What the fuck is that then? So what the fuck? So for Goku to attempt? So you're telling them to die? That essentially you're telling them to die. Tell him to just die.
Beerus or something. Beerus was aware of this, all mind you, by the way. So he was aware of all this. So honestly, he really could have been the one to stop in if he really wanted to.
Are we having a serious conversation?
Like, listen.
Are we having a serious conversation? You're really saying, they could have called Beerus when no one knew the existence of gods in that time.
No, they did. They did.
Damn. The gods. They didn't. Now we're just lying, just to prove a point. Now we're literally just lying. They didn't know.
Being serious.
They didn't know about this is a god.
My thing is, all I'm saying is that I'm not saying that he's not a bad father in the sense of like he don't love his kids. Okay, obviously every nigga, you could be a father. I mean, you could be a dad. I mean, you could be a father. But there's a difference between being a father and a dad. You choose a situation, and you're saying it's a life lesson, that's the third. He had to learn this, that, and third. There's plenty of other times. I'm sorry. There's plenty of other times he could have learned this. It doesn't take. You don't balance the fate of your whole earth off the fact of like make sure that your son is going to be able to do this. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry. You're going to balance the fate of your whole of the earth. All the people that are on here, all the people that you were sworn to protect off of a nigga who honestly had to get you choose this time to get him out his shell to be like, hey man, it's okay, bro. You choose this is the time that you choose him to do that. And if he would have failed, then the whole world would have died. That makes no sense to me.
Honestly, yes, it does. Honestly, yes, it does. Because he's been through multiple situations before. Like, because you're saying you're choosing now where the fate of the world is on it. This nigga's Gohan's been through multiple situations where he could have learned to.
Don't you say Radix? Don't you say Vegeta? Don't you say any of that? Because that doesn't count. Goku was there. Goku stopped that shit before he even did that.
I'm not even talking about those. I'm not even talking about those because he's been involved in fights.
The androids?
He's been involved. He's been involved with fights with the androids, and he's been involved with like niggas in the Ginyu Force and all of that shit, where he had opportunities to be able to, like just grow up and be like.
Packed up by the Ginyu Force.
Huh?
Nigga got packed up by the Ginyu Force.
Yeah. Yeah. He's been through opportunity. Yes, you're saying that he's not. You're saying that Goku never put him through situations where he could have to learn to be.
They went on their own for that.
Yeah, no, he didn't. But he's been through situations. That here's where I need to ask you: what situations could Goku have put him through to be able to get ready? No, you're not asking. You're not listening to my question. I'm saying what could have Goku done? What situation could Goku have put Gohan through to be able to like not have him afraid to hurt somebody type shit? Because that's essentially what to dumb it down. That's what he wanted to do.
Tournament. He could have waited for a tournament.
A tournament where there's no scale or any that there's no like there's no scale. No, there's no scale. There's no threat. There's no. this nigga Gohan knew how to fight. He's been training with Piccolo.
Why does the threat matter? You're supposed to be
because
able
that's
to learn
because that's the main thing though. Because that's what's worrying them. That's what Goku's worried about. He's worried about when he's not there. When there's a threat.
Eliminate the threats. We're just gonna be arguing in circles.
Because
I'm sorry, bro.
oh my god, but he wasn't the strongest then. Like you said, he wasn't the strongest. He saw that Gohan was the strongest, so he needed him to be able to back himself.
Why does Gohan have to be the strongest? Why does he have to be the one?
Okay, so we're blaming Akira Toriyama now. He was the strongest. Goku saw that he's the strongest. That's literally all it is. There's no like why did he have to be? He was the strongest. That's literally just facts, bro. He was literally the strongest. He's the first person and only person to become Super Saiyan 2. He's literally the strongest in that moment. Goku saw that, and that's why he needed him to man up. That's literally. There's no like. Why did he have to be there?
The strongest in the moment, but
yes.
Goku was able to pack him up. But he was stronger than him, so that's the reason why that justifies the reason why he told his son that, hey man, you gotta be the one to do it. Round 2. This is what we doing. So you prolonging a fight that doesn't need to be prolonged. You're literally out here. Could have finished the job and say you're like, oh, no, you know what? Let's bring this nigga back alive, and then I'm gonna teach you a lesson. That makes no sense, bro. Like, come on, especially when a nigga really threatened the Earth. He threatened the Earth. There's millions of people's lives at stake, and you choose this time to make a lesson out of it. That's what I'm trying to get through your head. Why is this situation the one that he chooses?
Again,
that makes no sense.
It's maybe it's not the greatest, but it is a situation where this nigga could learn. Because from Goku's point of view, I packed this nigga up. Yes, he's a threat to the world. I packed this nigga up. You saw me pack this nigga up. You saw his mood.
With niggas' lives.
Hold on. He packed this nigga up.
He's literally playing with niggas' lives. Am I wrong?
Hold on. He packed this nigga up. You saw me pack this nigga up. You saw what this nigga can do. You saw the training. You saw the tape. You saw the training. You saw everything. So now I'm just giving you an opportunity so that you can finish the job. I don't see, like, from Goku's point of view, for me, I don't think that's a terrible thing. That's not a terrible plan. You saw, I could have packed this nigga up. And yes, you're going to say, oh, I put the fate of everyone's lives on the line. Yes, I did. But at the same time, if I'm not here, this is the nigga that's going to protect all of these lives. Something's going to have to happen, my nigga. Something's going to have to change, my nigga. This nigga's going to have to grow some balls somewhere, my nigga. And this is that opportunity that he saw, because this is the strongest nigga here. This is the opportunity that he saw to get this nigga to pattern up.
All right, man.
And then again, I will literally just ask you, what situation? Because you said the tournament. I don't believe for a second the tournament would have got this nigga Gohan to man up.
My thing is, like, then what's the point of anybody else? Then what's the point of Dende being there? What's the point of Kami being there? What's the point of all these niggas if we're gonna have to rely on the kid to potentially be? I get, like, you could train him to handle future threats. I'm not mad at that. You could train him to do future threats. My only argument is, like, why the fuck are you choosing now when you could literally there's threats that happen off screen of Dragon Ball. You choose now. You choose the major threat that's going to basically, you're playing Russian roulette right now. That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with that. Like, really. Why are you playing Russian roulette? Yes, he is though.
No, he's not. He's not playing Russian roulette.
Because we're basing this off of potential. Because he's potentially because we're basing it on we're basing on him going Super Saiyan 2. And that's what we're doing. We're training him up to go Super Saiyan 2 to beat this man.
Yeah, and if we're gonna be honest, this nigga Gohan had it.
He never transformed into it before.
And honestly, yeah, and that nigga, and the thing is, the potential, and honestly, the potential wasn't even exactly got Super Saiyan 2. That just happened along with the plot. This nigga Gohan had it. This nigga defeated Cell, but he got cocky. He got cocky at the end, and then he slipped up. But this nigga Gohan actually had him. He by all stretches of the matter, this nigga before Super Saiyan 2, this nigga beat him. This nigga beat Cell. But then he got cocky and then he let him through. But he needed to go through shit so that he can have that belief in that he could do shit. That's what Goku was trying to put through that shit. Put through this little nigga, bro. That's what he needed to do. And honestly, if this nigga Goku maybe did a little bit, like with giving the sense of being, I can see why you're saying that. I can see it. But this is where I just bring up the point of he had it and Gohan had it. This nigga just got cocky. And then because of the result of this, the nigga Goku made the ultimate sacrifice of what he needed to do to save. I put the niggas, all these niggas' lives on the line. I'm a own up to my own shit. I'm gonna take this nigga away and I'm gonna pack myself up too along with it because this is the only result of what needs to happen. I'm making sure everybody's safe and only I gotta go. Only I gotta go.
All right. All I'm gonna say is this, because we gotta move on, bro. All I'm gonna say is this: if you gonna put your life into the hands of a 13-year-old, that's on you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's not me, bro. I'm sorry.
If that nigga's stronger than me, yeah.
I'm gonna ask for. Right.
Hell yeah,
right.
if that little nigga's stronger than me. What the fuck? It's like saying, oh, if this nigga knows how to shoot a gun and he's got a gun and I don't, I'm gonna let that little nigga shoot the gun. What the fuck? If this nigga's stronger than me and he can beat up a nigga, then he's gonna beat. Then I'm gonna let that little nigga beat up a nigga. What the fuck?
Right.
What, just because he's a little nigga?
But he's not meant. Yeah, because he's not mentally there. That's not his. You know what? We got it. Look, anyway, yeah, Black Star. I'm gonna be honest. Nah, because we're gonna argue in circles. Because let's just go. Black Star.